And then I entered UCLA's doctoral program in 1970. And that's where I met Ken Thomas. And I learned that Ken was working on his dissertation on interdepartmental conflict and how to use the 5 modes for addressing interdepartmental conflict. Meanwhile, from my background at Carnegie Mellon, I had been interested in research methodology, particularly instrument development. In fact, while I was at Carnegie, I worked on developing projective tests, which are harder to develop and validate because they're so elusive. But basically, you have to learn what does it mean to measure something accurately when you get people to respond to any kind of instrument, whether it's projective, self-report, whatever. Well, Ken and I developed a very nice friendship very early on. We're only 4 years difference in age, and basically we just had a lot of interest. Even if we hadn't developed the TKI, I believe Ken and I would have been friends for life anyway. But because of his interest in conflict, which raised all the previous interests and background I had in conflict, and my interest in research methodology, at some point Ken and I must have said to each other, hey, why don't we develop an instrument that accurately measures the different conflict modes? I don't remember exactly when that happened or what the words were, but it must have happened, and the rest is history, so to speak. And then as a result of our joint interest in conflict and instrument development, that's where the TKI began.